Lofted flange is a tool that creates a sheet metal part of the type typically used in HVAC scenarios. The lofted flange tool creates shapes that can be used like any other regular sheet metal part without the need to first create a sketch. Lofted flange sheet metal features are useful for creating cylindrical, conical, pyramidal, and transitional type parts that can be unfolded into flat patterns. The three types of lofted flanges available are rectangle, 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 circle, and circle, circle. Lofted flanges are base features like tabs and contour base flanges. Therefore, in order to retain the ability to unfold, only a single instance of a single type of such features are allowed within a sheet metal part workspace. There are three ways to access the dialog box. 1. Under Feature on the main menu, select Lofted Flange. 2. From the sheet metal toolbar, click on the Lofted Flange icon. 3. Right-click in the workspace and select Add Lofted Flange from the pop-up menu. Here's a quick tour of the dialog box. Type Selector. Click on the picture of the type of lofted flange that you want to create. Note that the Circle Circle type feature can be used to create cylindrical parts. Also, once the flange is created, it cannot be changed into another type. Primary Plane. Select the base plane, one of the three primary planes, for the lofted flange feature. The axis of the feature will pass through the origin. The default selection is the XY plane. Thickness Reverse. Designate the side to which the sheet metal's thickness will be applied. By default, the thickness will be applied to the inside. Therefore, the dimensions govern the outer boundaries of the shape in the default condition. K-factor. Override the default K-factor if necessary. Label. Name the feature as necessary. Shape parameters. Enter the driving dimensions for the shape. The radius for any of these shapes cannot be 0. Notice the chain link icon. When the two dimensions in the same section are linked, the vertical dimension is grayed out and has whatever value is entered for the horizontal dimension. When unlinked, these dimensions are independent of each other. Only dimensions in the same section can be linked. In the lower left-hand corner, there are two dimensions for offsetting the top piece relative to the bottom. To edit a lofted flange, right-click on its name in the Design Explorer and select Edit. Notice, as mentioned previously, once the flange is created, cannot change it into another type. That's why the other two shapes cannot be selected when in edit mode. A lofted flange can be unbent like other flanges. Click on the Unbend icon, click on the Bends box, and select the flange. Since there is no flat face, the fixed face option can be left empty. Lofted flange is a very powerful tool that allows you to quickly create a sheet metal part without the need to first create a sketch.